Hello everybody. It has been too damn long. So before we get into this, I want to start off with a little disclaimer. I've never played either of the Lords of Shadow games, and fuck Konami. With that out of the way, goddamn man, I love Castlevania. Ever since I was a kid, I've been enamored with all sides of these games. The unique weapons, the obscure monsters, and of course the sprawling, spooky scenery this all takes place in, Vlad's Moving Castle. And I love the big bads in each game too. I mostly played the Metroidvanias, but the retros fit this bill too. The Army of Darkness is a ton of fun to fight, and even just look at. And that's not to say anything about the biggest bad, Dracula himself. I've always admired the really strange takes on Dracula that appear in these games. He's very much his own character at this point, and we've never had a better chance to find out more about the patron saint of the spooky sprite work. You know. Because he's an anime now. Netflix's original Castlevania, Americanime, has some problems, even some that I can relate with.
What have you done to my wife? In nomine Patris et Filii. I can't hear you!
Overall though, I've really been enjoying it. I've always wanted something that could gather up these games' scattered-ass plot, and finally, it looks like we got something like that. Right out the get-go, we get the Dracula takes a wife plot. It's overdone, and while I don't like it, we can't get Griffith later on without it. So I guess I'll just have to deal. But, basically, the church kills Dracula's wife. Dracula's pissed. He releases the Vania part of his castle, and our Belmont is Trevor for some reason.
Look, I'm carrying a short sword and a whip.
That reason is... Ever played Castlevania 3? I think this was pretty smart, as this is probably the most important in relation to where I'm sure this is going. It's an NES game, so that plot patchiness is in full swing. And that scrolling text could really use a facelift. If you want to brush up on what came before though, just play the goddamn hallway part in Castlevania 1, and just walk around in Castlevania 2 real quick. Your curiosity will be satiated, and then you don't even have to play Lament of Innocence. I'm just kidding, I really like that game though. Okay, opinion time. I really like this show. I love the fact that it finally exists. I think the character design is, comparatively, really reserved, and that's perfect. The animation can be a bit choppy at times, but I'll forgive it because Frederator's got their hands in it. The action scenes, where the budget was clearly saved for, are really fun to watch. Trevor's out of practice. So we get a pretty nicely spaced drip feed of seeing him beat ass. At first it's pretty tame, and then it ramps up, and ooh damn! How can you not love this rope dart action? The only problem so far is that it's not nearly enough whip action. Yeah, there's a lot of it, but take that last fight for instance. There sure was a lot of sword. What's your sword's name, Trevor? Is it Vampire Killer? No, who gives a shit then? Give me the whip, daddy! So, this show's kinda funny.
I was trying to snatch the stave out of your hand. How's your finger?
What fucking finger?
That's no way for a man of the cloth to talk.
I didn't give a single shit about Trevor before, but this new guy, he's like Johnny Depp and Hugh Jackman's love child. Macklemore was involved somehow too. He delivered him. Anyways, Despite that very dark, almost berserk-esque tone they're going for, there's jokes. Honestly, they flow pretty well most of the time. Everything's got a sense of humor in this world, even the dim dams.
But we love you. We love you. Let me kiss you.
There is a scene in the last episode where the church is like,
Where are the speakers?
and Trevor says,
I've put them somewhere safe.
then there's this Archer cut and it really sticks out and is gross and don't do that. But yeah, I like that there's still jokesters in this world that's being ravaged by an army of apparently 3 demons. How the hell is anybody in this town still alive? Or is this not the same town from episode 1? Sure looks like it, and they sure talk like it is too, so are these migrants? Who the fuck would migrate to Tristram post-shit show? Summer workers cleaning off the fucking intestines off the walls, for Christ's sakes. So, yeah, but there isn't too much to talk about it so far. There's only 4 episodes. It's pretty flawed, it's got choppy animation, and those things, but I'm just really happy it exists. The next episodes have been in production, so let's just watch where this goes. This should be good. Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for watching my video. I just wanted to thank you all for coming back and supporting the second season of Orion Island. So, what do you think of the new style? I've been tinkering around with After Effects a little bit, but for this video, it would just look choppy since I'm still new for it, so I just wanted to roll it out and not keep you guys waiting any longer. If you guys didn't know, I have a Twitter. You can follow it at Orion_Island. There I'm keeping you all updated on my process throughout these new videos. And if you look over there, you'll see that the Double King video, the next one at least, is in production. It's a big one though, so it's going to take me just a little bit, so you should probably expect a re-upload island, as it were, until then. I'm going to be overhauling the entire style of this channel throughout these next few weeks. I'm going to be taking old videos and rebalancing the audio, adding some new flair to them, taking out the old logo, that sort of thing. While there's still no upload schedule, I am going to shoot for 2 uploads a month at least. And I do want to get streaming again. I've got a lot of ideas for streams that I think are pretty unique and I haven't seen people do before, so maybe we'll have one of those in the next couple of weeks. Like the new Castlevania anime, I'm still a relatively new channel even though I just took a huge break, so if you like the new style, please click the notification bell or subscribe and like the video. And I'll see you soon enough.